Jerry West has a championship.
Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy Who's Hendo, and we back talking sports. So this is my number two on the 2000s list for top five players in the 2000s. Tim Duncan. You could argue Tim Duncan for number one, but I think Kobe's dominance in the 2000s was too much, and he beat Tim Duncan in the most and he beat Tim Duncan more in the playoffs than he beat Kobe. But outside of him being number two on my list, I want to talk about how Tim Duncan is really a top five player of all time. He been flirting with my top five for about 3, 4 years, but he should have been in my top five. I just, you know what I'm saying, my thinking about basketball has changed over the last 5 years. But Tim Duncan is 5-1 in the finals. He has two MVPs, a career average. He has a career average of 17 to 10, but that's due to the last couple of years. But Tim Duncan, look at his defensive. I don't go by defensive rating and all that because I think it's a pretty much. I don't really care about the shit, but he has a 95.5 defensive rating all time. That's top five all time. Like I said, two I think two MVPs, three Finals MVPs. I mean, he was totally dominant. He stopped Kobe and Shaq from getting more titles than I think they would have. You know what I'm saying? Um, he beat down LeBron over and over again. He beat him in the '07 finals. He beat him in the 2014 finals. If not for a Ray Allen 3, he would have been 3-0 against LeBron. Now, I'm not saying offensively, of course, LeBron is better. You know what I'm saying? But defensively is Tim Duncan, period. And I don't think it's that close. He was a better rebounder than LeBron. He was better off the ball than LeBron. I take that into context. Better competition than LeBron. And he was damn near a dynasty. Now they never won like two in a row or three in a row, but they had a dominance from what 99 to what 2014, yeah. So for 15 plus years, they was winning every other year, or they was always in the Western Conference Finals. And Tim Duncan was a big ass part of that. The end of David Robinson, when David Robinson was washed and everything, he he carried David Robinson to another two championships, to his two first championships. So I believe Tim Duncan is the top five player of all time. Um, I did have Wilt, but I can't put Wilt over Tim Duncan when I really look at it. As a player, yeah, but when you take as a player and winning and impact into you know what I'm saying, look the thick of it, I had to put Tim Duncan there. Now I switched. I have Wilt six now, but my top five consists of MJ, Kobe, Kareem, Tim Duncan, and then LeBron. And a lot of LeBron fans probably gonna see this video and be like, "What? How the hell could you ever have Tim Duncan over LeBron?" But just think about it. Defensively, is Tim Duncan. What does LeBron do better than Tim Duncan on the defensive end? What, perimeter guarding, a perimeter defender? Tim Duncan wasn't that bad of a perimeter defender. He was pretty good. He was an excellent rim protector, excellent shot blocker. You know what I'm saying? And even when he was on the tail end, he still was able to give his team what they needed to ultimately win the championship. I think Tim Duncan is the most underrated player of all time, and it's because he wasn't so flashy is because he didn't have the flashy dunks or the flashy passes or scored 30 every fucking game, but he was so fucking consistent and did so many things really, really good. I think he was a transcendent defensive player. I really do. I think he's one of the top five defensive players of all time, in my opinion. I got Kobe. I got Kobe, MJ, Bill Russell, Hakeem, and then Tim Duncan. The top five best defenders I ever saw, or you could say two way. Yeah, two way players, and that's my opinion. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all think Tim Duncan is underrated? Y'all, I'm pretty sure it's not a consensus, but like I said, it's a consensus that he's top 10. But I know it's not a consensus that he's top five. What do y'all think about my um thing about this Tim Duncan being top five? So this been Who is Hendo with another video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.